this is, yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis buried deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Trophy Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Kiwi Farm, and he died blasphemy. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time?
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and like videos.
Aim. If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, you know, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't even necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes in a spinning fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give you so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as low as possible. I aim for obese women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even hot outside.
You are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
Enough! Stop!
How can a Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild? It's in plain sight, but you just don't see it. You know what I mean?
We're here. We're alive. I am Rogue. That is Sparky. This is MetoHistory. How you enjoying yourself there, Sparkles?
My title of the one who makes AI scene just got stolen by Jade.
I know. Aren't you so happy?
I guess. I got me. The cover's really good. I don't know.
I mean, she did. I mean, she really did use a really good source material that may have not have been passed around by a certain gator. God damn you, gator!
maybe not. Who knows?
We don't know. So I want to blame Gator. Anyway.
It could be forums because I did give it to somebody to put it on the forums too. So
again, like I said, I'm going to blame the gator. Speaking of gators,
excuse me,
dragon. Hey, Dragon. I said, speaking of gators,
a gator makes you think of me.
Well, I mean, we were talking gator for a brief moment, and you know, Gator did steal from being somewhat of a gator to then being a a VTuber. So there's that.
Touche. You are talking to someone who doesn't really know Gator at all.
And a gator and a dragon are kind of within the same lizard family. So
debatable. I would gladly debate that with you because that is debatable in its own right.
Well, we can debate all we want. We do know one thing for sure: Destiny's in the fucktard again. He's in the toilet.
Yeah.
And
dude, I've been enjoying the inauguration.
And now,
yeah, oh no, it's not done. It's not fucking over.
Oh yeah, no,
I know.
He's signing executive orders right now.
Hey, you know what's fun about those executive orders I just saw recently? He pardoned 1,300 that was like 1,600 people for the January 6th shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember it. Apparently, he like all the shit he said during the beginning of the inauguration. He just been like, sign this, sign this, sign this. I meant it all. I'm doing it all.
Well, we're gonna get. Well, you're gonna be seeing a trebuchet work within your state lines, and flying Mexicans will be happening.
Pretty much.
I
mean, it's not going to be so much trebuchets. I think it's going to be like, you ever see those potato launchers?
Look,
I still
trebuchet
say
is better.
trebuchet. I mean, those are
potato launcher's nice, but
Yes, it
trebuchet is better. Unfortunately, I have possibly leaving the state within the next month.
Ooh. Are you going closer or farther away?
Farther out. Well, further from you.
So basically, you decided to go to Florida.
Yeah, I'm going where Penn used to be. But I'm gonna go.
So you're gonna go where the storms are and the gators are. See, this is why I'm gonna call you
stab
gator.
you. I'm gonna fucking stab your ass.
How about we call him Draco Gator?
How about we just call me the guy who's gonna probably have the lawn chair and
we can call him. What was it? What was it? What am I thinking? I think we got Gator and Oneth. Gronus. There we go.
I'm gonna come to Canada and just bitch slap the fuck out of you.
You keep threatening me with
I
a
do.
good time, and I
gotta get my
waiting.
passport first so I can cross the fucking country lines. Well, actually, no, it's Canada. I could probably do it without having to get one.
Yeah, we really don't need a passport to get in order to cross the Canadian borders. We have a good relationship apparently.
Getting
Getting
back is the problem.
Yes. You have to prove that you're an American. I wish you the best.
That's not hard.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty
about that?
sure. I mean, I am a walking fucking factory of bio.
Billboard of get the fuck out of me a privilege.
I'm the kind of person that people meet and they want to put me in a closed room to talk to, and they regret that choice in their life.
Yeah, well, what I did not regret my choice in life is I got myself a new desk, and now I'm running with 4 fucking monitors.
You know what? It's gonna be nice. It's gonna
I
be nice
know.
to have that option myself.
Well, I mean, I've got my major LG, whatever it is, 34, 42-inch TV. That's now a monitor.
You know, the fun part is I won't be roommating with my mother.
Cheers.
Okay, you'll be roommating with a cousin.
Yeah, second cousin.
You mentioned this. We had this conversation.
The mother harassed me the same day about getting a loan for a house.
Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, she can get her own fucking loan. She is in Florida, after all.
But yeah, I know, right? I'm just like,
look, she could get a loan for a Winnebago. Call it a day.
yeah, no, she fucking was like harassing the piss out of me about. I kept telling her like, no, this is not happening. Like a loan for a house is not happening because I need shit. Oh, hey, what's this?
Oh, hey, this is the Metokur History Month. Or should I say, Monday, where we kind of cover a little bit of MetoHistory.
Which one's this?
MetoHistory. This is I think it's Z Radio. This is where he does a live interview.
With who?
Yes, for an internet radio show. Yes, I decided that we were going to covering appearances, and this is one of his appearances.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I watched his stream and he was dying of laughter about some of the shit Trump was promising.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, who isn't dying of laughter?
And during Trump's speech, he brought up, we will put full military force at the border and designate all cartels as domestic terrorists. And Jim just busted out laughing. It's like, well, I guess Destiny's getting his rush after all.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of fun when shit that even the crazies are going, this should happen, and it fucking happens.
Yeah,
It
well,
took 9 years.
Destiny,
It took 9 years.
Diorio, they're going to be feuding with each other soon. It's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
You know it is. I actually saw you're talking about his interviews here. Fucking DSP apparently posted on Twitter about wanting to interview Jim.
wanting to.
Who doesn't want to interview?
Everybody wants to interview Jim. Jim's kind of like out of the interview business, though. So
Yes and no. He will take an interview if it feeds his fancy.
If it's part of the internet weirdness that he's currently involved in.
That is him.
Yeah.
Yes. So I mean, if it's interesting enough, he'll take it. If it's not, then he'll just.
Well,
kind of,
I mean, look at it like this: the internet's weird, and he's also weird. About over a year and a half ago, he was kind of making fun and laughing at the fact, "Oh man, all these people making AI of me." Now his fucking wife's making AI of him, and it's like,
I know. Actually, no. He
Jesus.
started with the Jordan Peterson thing. Remember?
No,
He
no,
started
I
this
know,
with
I know,
Jordan
I know,
Peterson.
but still.
Oh, and Billy the anti-bully is an AI.
Oh, it's now an AI.
No. It was an AI created by one Mr.
Really?
Metokur. You okay. I'm gonna be changing something very quickly. We're gonna stop this.
Look, I didn't know the bully anti-bully account was actually an AI.
Oh yeah, it's an AI.
Shit.
Let me go to the anti-bully Billy, and his. You know what, Sparkies, we're going to do anti-bully Billy for a little bit.
Yeah, you're not gonna hurt my feelings any.
Mine
I
neither.
know, right? Jesus Christ. So let me put this down in chat so that chat knows exactly what we're doing, kinda, and I will get this shit ready.
Jesus.
Oh God, because
180.
Dragon wants to learn.
Look, I knew of bully Billy the anti-bully account.
Bully the anti-Billy.
Yeah, I know,
Pretty
right?
much might as well have been. I just didn't know it was a fucking AI.
So here we are. Here is everybody's personal favorite, Billy, the anti-bully. And we're going to cover all 4 of them. It's going to be interesting and glorious. I wish you the best
I love
of
how
luck
it's a
going forward
recolor
because
of fucking Steven.
I know, right? I know. So yeah, and he decided to go that way. And here's the first
I
one.
am Billy the anti-bully for far.
That
Did you hear it?
is an old AI voice, yeah.
Too long the commentary community has harassed innocent people, and that stops today.
So I wonder who he's covering.
I fucking wonder. God damn it.
Yes, it is glorious. Let me kind of reorganize my lights while I.
You know what? These are I miss the videos that use that AI voice.
Yeah. Well, here it is. So yeah, he did the whole thing, and then he made Jordan Peterson into an AI voice for a little bit, and just to mock him, and clean your bedroom, cover everything with crabs or whatever.
Fun with people.
Yeah. So that turned around and bit him in the ass.
It did.
Yes.
Well, with us.
Well, with anybody who has access to AI. He is now an AI representative out there.
Oh no.
Unbeknownst to him, he just walked himself in that by saying, it doesn't matter if anybody wants to use my shit for whatever reason. Go ahead. I rubber stamp it all the way.
He fucking enjoys that too.
Yeah,
he loves it.
I know. So let's I know. So let's go through this 2-minute 21-second of the commentary.
Because today we are going to talk about obesity, the kind of obesity that sits at the cholesterol-clogged heart of the CC. It's a well-established fact that fat people are cruel. The fatter, the meaner. It's basic science, and there is no better example of this than Boone.
We can get the script down and just put AI Metokur on this.
You pretty much.
Because we know Jim typed this out and put it in TTS and then put it out there. And it's like, this could be a thing. But then we can take this and then put his voice on it and then have him read it with him not reading it. So
there's a whole lot of different things happening that we can actually fuck around with. It's beautiful.
Actually, I think we might do that.
I feel like that's going to be a thing.
Hey guys, Boone here, and I had a reason for wanting to make a video, I think.
Look, if you want to make a video, then you make the fucking video. If you didn't want to make the video, then you should have never made this video.
I just hit a number.
This is Boone, some commentator dweeb.
Okay.
You know, it is what it is. Yeah, the commentary had a huge brush of different areas. So if you didn't belong to the Nicholas Diorio or Keemstar group, you were kind of an outsider, and you really didn't go that far. Some of them were part of the creepy furry group or the pedo group or whatever the other
The nightmare group.
questionables. Yes.
But I'll just throw them all into a nightmare category.
Henceforth, Boone.
Yes, that number would be 350 on your bathroom scale, Tubby. Compare him versus his avatar. Notice anything strange? Aside from the fact that his weight doesn't crack the floorboards beneath him. Yes, that's right, he lies. He manipulates reality.
Yeah.
It is far easier to draw himself thin than to become thin. This shouldn't surprise you though, as most members of the CC are over 280 pounds.
God
no
damn.
Fatter group.
He's not wrong. Have you seen Nicholas Diorio?
No, actually, I have not.
Nicholas Diorio is like, he cracks the over 300.
He's double stuffed.
Damn.
This is why I call him double stuffed Diorio.
Wow. Yeah, actually, check my weight. No,
I'm a little tubby, but not by much. But that's age and all that kind of shit. But Diorio, that's by choice. And
we're talking like we could roll him downhill, and he might keep on rolling.
It's the Oreo is if he ate the blueberries from Wonka's factory.
You mean the gum that when he got the dessert, fucking pressed the girl for all the goo out of her?
Yep.
That is true. I'll see if I can find a proper picture.
Group of people exists on YouTube. Not even the competitive eating channels come close. Poonslayer. Not to be confused with Poonslayer,
just tell us
as
about the
that
guy?
would imply he has seen a vagina.
Yeah.
Which he has not.
God.
Has a channel with 1,015 subscribers. Which coincidentally is what his weight will be by 2022. With 133,177 views, the amount of watches he has received is nearly his caloric intake per day. Impressive. Did you know Boone has a store which sells merchandise? Don't worry, no one else did either. Unsurprisingly, the
Okay, give me 1 second. I have Diorio's facial pic. I just got to move it over to my other
tell
monitor.
me it's a triple chin.
Well, it's on Instagram, so you can find it. It's very easy to find. You just have to type in the motherfucker's name.
Damn.
So there's that. I don't need sound for this. It's only a picture. So here we go. That is Nicholas Diorio.
You know what? That's a very rounded chin. It's not double chin. That's just a bulge. Damn.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we could find that is still a Nicholas Diorio in a cage. There is a Nicholas Diorio in the red hoodie.
Could roll him. He is round. He is round.
Here's another shot of Nicholas Diorio and one Keemstar.
Oh, he is round. He is round.
He takes up 2 seats.
Is Nicholas Diorio tippy toeing?
I wouldn't put it past it.
Tippy toeing.
Tippy toe. Yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't put it past if he has like the lift version of
Yeah, I think he.
You know, it's a big thing in China and Japan. They have the little insole lift that they have to make them look a little bit taller. But yeah,
I know whenever I wear boots, I look taller than I am.
Yeah, that's boots.
I wear shoes and I lose that fucking 3 to 4 inches.
Oh yeah. But let me just. What happened here? Let's do that, and then let's do that. Really? You're not going to go back to it? Okay.
Get a new battery.
That again. Sure. All right. Cool beat. So yeah, that is Nicholas Diorio. You've gotten to see the man that as I like to call him, double stuff.
I see why you call him double stuff.
Yes.
I'm just gonna ask: is he the cream in the Oreo?
I think he's his everything.
Oh, fun time.
So let's continue.
First
We're almost
item
done.
for auction is a lunch bag. Even when trying to run a business, loud ass can't stop thinking of food. You could also buy your
Jesus
girlfriend a shirt. For the low cost of $25, you can end a relationship, as she tries to figure out why you would gift her something so terrible. Boone also has a Patreon with one supporter for $1. It is Boone himself. How sad.
Boone Slayer,
How sad
wow.
and fat. This is the most honest thing he's ever said. Aside from a
Reason
deleted
not
tweet in which he
dating.
said he fucked
Yeah. Oh,
puppies.
shit.
Please remember, bullying is
What?
wrong. Just like being
Did I
fat
hear
is
that
wrong.
right? Fuck puppies?
Here
That
we
sounds
can
about
double
right.
Check.
Please remember, bullying is wrong. Just like being fat is wrong. This has been Billy the Anti-Bully, the most honest thing he's ever said. Aside from a deleted tweet in which he said he fucked puppies.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
That's about right.
Fucking damn,
Yeah.
man. Why is it everyone in
So-
that fucking community has some sort of level of fucking degeneracy like that?
Have you not looked at a certain Destiny?
I try not to because I'm afraid just looking at him might be contagious with AIDS.
It is contagious. Unfortunately, not only is Destiny a cuck, but everybody knew about it, as well as he's involved himself in some questionable revenge porn and a few other different things.
Phenomenal, my guy.
And everybody knew about this, especially on the double stuff side and the cream star side.
Knew he
And
participated in that.
they knew about
Fuck.
this, hit this entire thing. They knew about Mama Max, hit it. They knew about Bull Blacks, hit that. There is a complete laundry list of things that they knew, but because they want the money, they kept this all buried until they could use it as a revenge tactic against that person.
God.
God love this
God
community.
damn. You know, it's not that I love the community. I love how I could probably just throw a hand grenade and definitely would remove someone who needs to be removed from society.
Please throw many because you know it's going to hit the commentary group.
Look, I'm just throwing one and walking away because I don't feel safe throwing sticking around long enough to throw more than one. All right.
Oh no! What you do? You all you need to do is throw like 4 down that haven't exploded yet, and then the last one they all explode.
Yeah, but you know that already spends too much time near the contamination zone.
You're throwing 4, and then you do like all 5 at once.
I'm just gonna throw the belt and just have the string attached and just throw the whole thing in there and just pull the string.
See that?
Pull the
There you
pins.
go. See now you
and just run because I don't look that group already sounds just look. You know, I've been through trenches of shit, and their shit
Yes, I
makes
know.
me go, nope, I'm good. I'm fucking good.
Yeah, no, that's the reason why I kind of watched them from afar, so I could get a grip of what these players were about for the most part. And even the new blood, Shot Logic, I wouldn't trust him with anything because he's a two-face individual. He's a two-face fucking individual. So yeah, I'm surprised anybody actually pays attention to him or even watches this shit. So yeah, it's impressive. It's impressive. But so as long as the money and this is their livelihood, this is their job, they're gonna play games.
It's
They're gonna
fucking
play ball.
ridiculous, to be honest.
This is why I don't care when it comes down to YouTube or any form of streaming at the end of it, because for me, it's just a hobby. I have a job. I had a career. I got the money. Anything on top of this is just gravy.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. But these motherfuckers, they make it their livelihood. This is who they are from beginning
You
to
know,
end.
I always feel that it's kind of better to leave it as a hobby, and if you make where you have making money doing your hobby, congrats.
Yeah.
But it should never just. If you're a degenerate individual, you should be smart about it.
You would think.
But then
right?
again, if you're a degenerate, you're not very intelligent in the first place.
No, you're not. That's speaking from a degenerate himself.
Hey, it takes one to know one.
It can't be agreed by another degenerate.
I'm
Yeah,
a degenerate
pretty
who
much
knows
not.
degenerates. Yes.
Yes. It takes one to know one, they say.
I mean,
It takes one
not
to know
wrong.
one. But yeah, no. Yes. But no, but this is it. These are the people who want to make this their career, their livelihood. Lolicon lyrics. The man whose main first go at YouTube it was to cover anime, mostly lolicon shit.
Seriously?
And then turns around after the fact because now he's a little bit more on the Diorio side of things. Oh, we've got to ignore this. Now anything lolicon, well, now it's pedo. You're automatically a pedo. And so lyrics is on the, lolicon is nothing but pedoism.
Jesus Christ.
Sure, okay, whatever.
People wonder why I walked away from certain communities.
Oh yeah. But let's move over to the other one, number 2. 2 minutes 17 seconds.
Hello, I am Billy the Anti-Bully, and once more we are going to delve back into the commentary community, a group on YouTube which is full of nothing but bullies, harassers, and jerks.
He ain't wrong.
Today we'll be looking at a man so obsessed with Sonic that his parents had to put him into therapy.
Hello everybody, Dylan here from DHT,
what?
and today...
Yes, the man that was so obsessed with Sonic that he had to go through therapy.
Seriously?
Well,
Therapy.
Bublox took his spot.
Wait,
I
what?
know, right?
Okay, hold on. How can you be? Look, if there's anyone on the internet, I would figure would be thrown into therapy for their obsession would have been fucking Christian.
No.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me these motherfuckers were worse?
Yes. Unfortunately for you, Dragon, yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
That's fuck.
Yes. No, like I said, commentary, all sorts of them, no matter whether they're the upscale ones or the low ball, try to become an upscale. They're broken. They are broken.
Fuck, they're not broken.
God,
They're
there's more.
Getting
there's 5 of them.
They're fucking. They're gone in ways that even I can't comprehend. And that's saying something, because I'm twisted off.
I know. It is.
I've had therapy.
But let's. Was it because of the black girlfriend, or was it because of something else?
Anger.
Oh.
Hey, when you tell her,
you got angry at the black girlfriend, so you almost beat the color out of her.
Look, that happened for other reasons, not that. All right. I did break a horse crop on her.
Yeah, I know. We heard that. We heard that.
She took off with all my chains, sadly.
What? You need to get the smokies in that.
I mean, fair enough, but no. I saw anger management, but long before I saw her. Hey, the only moment in that class that was fun was when you tell the therapist goes, how many fights in a month did you have? And I sat there and looked at him. I was like, do sibling fights count? And he was like, yes. I was like, I don't know. He looked at me and goes, how many in a day do you think you had on average? I was like, 10. He just stopped, looked at me. He's like, you do realize it's like 300 fights in a month. I was like, that sounds about right.
All right, time out. Hang on. No. Breaking news.
Oh.
Okay.
Metokur just updated his Shopify list. He has new products out. Here it is.
Oh.
Okay, give me moments.
Okay, I will
give me
look at
moments.
Ooh, I want to. Oh.
Mars is ours.
Okay.
Oh God.
Chill it. Let's Let's do our normal deed and chill his stuff.
Look, can I
There we go. There you go. If you guys are paying attention, if you're paying attention, go over to the Metokur myshopify.com to get your good old
It comes in a variety of colors: red, white, gold, light blue, which looks white.
Can we
And there's
but apparently Mars is yours.
And there's people in the comments screaming, "Now do the plushies."
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
Yes.
A Metokur plushie.
Oh no.
Does it come with wheelchair?
You know what? It's only a matter of time till the plushie shows up.
And
he has a
hey,
whiskey glass on there.
Foo boy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you know what's funny? It's more
Seen you in a minute.
to buy the new mug than it is to buy
the
whiskey glass.
Oh,
it's cheap.
No, whiskey looks pretty good.
What are those little like toy things called? Where they're like little miniature bobbleheads. They look like bobbleheads, but they're not. They're
some of those whatever the fuck that UBs or Fubies or whatever they're called.
Pops. The pops.
Oh, the pops.
Funko Pops.
Yeah, what about them?
Yeah, we need a Metokur Funko Pop.
God damn.
Yeah.
Look, you know what though? There's actually a way to get your own Metokur Funko Pop.
Get you ass to Moz.
There is. I think Funko has a blank slate.
No, Funko needs money because
they're good. Yeah, they had decided to
time out. Metokur skipped out opportunity here.
How so?
Do it up.
You should have had to color orange for this.
Shoulda, coulda.
Probably on my Shopify site.
No, I looked.
The closest color they have is gold.
Yes.
It actually does look kind of orange on the gold T-shirt. So
let me see.
Yeah.
I thought there was orange.
You're colorblind, for fuck's sake. How could you tell?
Hello, Caleb.
Hello, Caleb. Long time no here. Welcome to 2025. You live. Congratulations.
Mars is ours. Manifest Destiny. Love it. Gotta love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Funko Pops are expensive. Yeah, no shit.
Not really.
Jade's been working overtime.
Well, she has been allowed to get out of the cage to stretch her legs.
Metokur now wears a diaper, so he needs changing. So.
Yes. Jed, get over here. I boomed again.
Sorry. I don't know if that's true or not. I just thought it would be funny, and now you fucking just made it horrible.
No, that's perfect. I mean, I could just see Mr. Metokur kind of running around going, change my nappy.
And I do have to preface this. I do have to preface this though, because it's been asked on the Metokur Assistant channel. I am not
fucking doing the nerd.
Okay, I've got to specify this
killed Jeff
because it's been asked on the Metokur Assistant channel. No, I am not the one that did the Candyman song for Jim.
Candyman, man. That is a Jade creation.
That is 100% all Jade. I guess she liked the covers we done and other people have done.
No fucking shit. I mean, we haven't been doing covers with him for a while. So
well, I did make a new one because the really
I saw that. So we will cover that after we finish off this particular one. Going back
Today
into
we are going to be doing a top 10. Today's top 10 is going to be 10 more Sonic the Hedgehog prototype designs.
What? 10? I didn't think they were their top 10
prototypes.
What? Yes. What?
My brain hurts.
That's autism on a different level.
How did he get his hands on so many prototypes?
I
didn't even do a top 10
list. While it's
list.
normal to have a hobby and be passionate about a subject, it is not normal to paint yourself blue and masturbate in the garage. This is something that Dylan had to learn the hard way.
What?
Holy shit!
Look.
Passionate about a subject, it is not normal to paint yourself blue and masturbate in the garage.
Look. Where you masturbate's not the issue. The fact that you paint yourself blue into it is the problem.
My question is, was he fully blue or were certain areas actually white?
Blue.
Well, if he's
Look, the sound of it.
I would say that he made sure to get every crevice, every hole.
Was it Sonic accurate? Because was he wearing his red sneakers to go with it?
Gotta go fast.
You know,
have a good night, y'all. Good night,
the
Caleb.
important question: was his belly color different?
No, who
Fuck, I don't
knows?
even, you know what? I never want to. I never want to
Yeah,
learn.
have a good night.
Well, you enjoy
You
Marvel
asked, now
Rivals.
we have
Try
to
not
find
to,
out.
wound yourself to death while playing Sue Storm.
US, now we have to find out, Dragon. God damn it. Why do you do this shit?
I do,
Something
right?
which Dylan had to learn the hard way. Not that Dylan minds
Don't
hard
blame me.
things. Judging from his lisp, he's the most popular kid at the truck stop. DHT, or as he's known online, Untalented, is a man whose opinions on Sonic are as one-dimensional as the shitty clip art that litter his videos. Videos which run the gambit from 10 minutes of boring to 3 hours of boring. This of course explains his view count of over 2 million, as putting your audience to sleep helps to ensure they don't cancel autoplay so you can rack up those watches. While it's hard to explain how 11,000 people accidentally subscribed to him, it isn't hard to understand why none of those 11,000 support him on Patreon. His content is dreadful. This lack of Patreon backing is perhaps the reasoning as to why Dylan felt it necessary to open a GoFundMe, of which he drew in $0 of his $600 goal. Perhaps he should have aimed for a more realistic $20, as a rope and chair can be found at that cost quite easily. Much like Boonslayer, Dylan sells merchandise, or I should say attempts to sell merchandise, as surely no sane individual would buy a branded item from a man that wears a frog hood, though he does smartly offer a drinking glass
He wears a frog hood.
Lord, people need help sometimes.
for $13, which you can promptly fill with booster. Forget that you actually bought a drinking glass from Dylan in the first place. Considering himself the king of commentaries, which is similar in title to Whore Most Infested with Crabs, Dylan runs multiple channels, each full of nothing more than standard harassment. CC members like Dylan thrive on bullying people, and it usually is because they have a chip on their shoulder. In Dylan's case, it's most likely to compensate for his repressed homosexuality. This has been Billy the anti-bully, and remember, no one likes a rapist.
Suppressed?
No one likes a rapist.
Did he also say suppressed homosexuality? Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That fucking hurt.
We are hitting the gambit for all the lower level commentary
damn.
group. Are you enjoying yourself so far?
Damn, just damn.
We have 3 more. After this, 2 more. So let's do it. Minute 20.
Hello my friends, it is Billy the anti-bully here. Back again from a long hiatus. But don't worry though, for my time has been well spent in researching the commentary community. Initially I had been planning on waiting until my database was complete to resume video production, but a recent comment caught my eye. This thing, known as a brony, otherwise known as the sort of child a parent regrets.
The gem of 99.
That is
not having had
concerning.
as the
Yeah, I
known
think
as
you,
a
Jim,
brony, otherwise known as the sort of child a parent regrets not having had aborted, left for me this gem of wisdom. Normally I don't eat the
What?
words of men who fuck.
Go back on that one. Go back
Yeah.
to Gem of 99.
Yeah, was that you?
Well, okay, play it again. Play it from the beginning again. I kind of fuzzed out.
You zoned out as usual.
Comment
Here we
caught
go.
my eye. This thing, known as a brony, otherwise known as the sort of child a parent regrets not having had aborted, left for me this gem of
No,
wisdom.
but
Normally I don't eat the words of
I
men who
had
fuck
it.
horses,
I had,
but it did
I had
remind me
Gem
that
Max 99 at one point in my time, which is really weird, or Gem 99 or G Max.
Well, congratulations. You somebody saw it and said we can do it. We can do it better. Anyways, let's continue.
Normally I don't eat the
military, so I had those accounts for a while.
words of men who fuck horses, but it did remind me that being what it is, the yeast infection of YouTube, the commentary community couldn't be left unattended, for much like a bacteria-afflicted vagina, the longer the treatment is delayed, the worse the smell becomes. And they surely do stink. For those of you wondering where I've been, I've spent the last 6 weeks compiling information on those within the CC, their relationships and the connections between each individual. Using their own wiki as a starting point, I've created a vast database full of their autism, complete with a thorough record of their online bullying escapades. And so my work shall resume. Like a prophet heeding the word of God, I once again bring my message down from the mountain top. So rejoice, for you can expect more videos to follow shortly. And as always, remember, nobody likes a rapist. Hello, this
Did
is...
he really end it every time with that?
So far, yes. He ain't wrong.
No, I mean, he's not wrong at all. It's just
damn.
That's damn. That is.
I know.
That is like one of those damning things at the end of a video that makes you wonder: did he have more info that we should be aware of about these people?
Look, when it comes down to it, Shadow, just breathe. That's all you have to do. Holy shit, you got a $2 donation there, Speckles. Sparky. From a super chat, $2 US. It says take my 2 shekels. Do we have to rub them together and hope to get more? Okay. I mean, you have to be extra careful, not to show the shekels around Bull. Raging Bull might actually take.
Do you think we can rub two Sparkies together and make more?
Well,
we already got another Sparky. He's raising that one right now.
We already have a spark plug. I mean, it's not hard.
I mean, we already got. Sparky's already raising the child.
Is that really what we're calling his mini me? Is a spark plug?
Basically, I'm calling it the spark plug because right now it's a tiny spark plug.
Fair enough. Fair enough. How long do you think we can keep this going before he actually says something about us?
Nah, we can go on for a while. He's dealing with the kid by now. Yes. So he may actually have to hang it upside down by his tippy toes, to make sure that it's working properly.
Yeah, fair. I mean, look,
See?
you could always hang it by hang them by their thumbs too.
That is true. But they like to be hung up upside down for some reason. So, and apparently that's actually fucking adorable. See, I told you. Shadowgale is correct on that one. Yep. Another one that understands the weird insight that happens into my brain.
Your brain is fucking something else sometimes.
I know, and I enjoy every moment of it. Just don't. All I say is, anybody who decides to take a small jaunt in my cranial, if you hear voices, just run. Just run. That's all it is. Anywho, let's continue with number 4, as we've got about just shy of 2 minutes.
Billy the anti-bully, and once more into the breach, my dear friends, as we again explore the dark underside of the commentary community, a group which has, for years now, harassed innocent people, all in the name of their sick fetishistic hatred of purity and kindness.
Hi, I'm bored. I need commentary material faster. I'm gonna die.
Oh my, promises. Today we will be examining a man with no friends, literally. Ryan Mills is a CC member with no one to call.
Birthday in 8 days / boy. Wow. This guy really has a lot of response on that one. Nice. All him. And all the comments are his as well. I'm surprised he didn't like that, just to make sure that people knew. Guessing one of them could have been his mom, babe.
And it's not hard to see why. Even his girlfriend is imaginary, though I'm sure by now his telper would have left him after seeing his YouTube metrics. After all, no one likes a failure, and with growth like that, it's easy to see the direction Ryan is headed. Nowheresville. Population. Him. Did you know Ryan runs a group on DeviantArt? It's existed for 2 years now and has a whopping 9 members. That's 9 accounts Ryan took the time to create in hopes of fooling people into believing he is not the definition of loneliness. How pitiful. It does make one wonder though who the 6 backers on his Patreon are. My theory is that he stole credit cards. I wouldn't put it past him. You would think a man only making $125 per month would not envision himself sitting on a golden throne, but not Ryan. His delusional appraisal of his own popularity knows no bounds. I learned this the hard way when I tried to contact him. After calling me a nigger, he stopped responding.
Wow.
Again, this bit of honesty now makes things clearer. The commentary community is full of bigots, and you can be sure that I will hold them to account. Remember, no one likes a rapist. Hello?
So this is the last one for the bully saga. The anti-bully saga, Billy. So have you enjoyed yourself so far there, Spark?
Yeah,
Dragon?
no, a bit. A little.
So you learned something new?
Unfortunately.
See. Yeah, these are the things that I know, right? I know. So just remember, this was Metokur still, but with an AI approach. This was Jim's feasible idea, thinking that he could, get away from, being Metokur and going into something a bit more, I don't know, harsh. But Billy didn't last very long, unfortunately.
Oh no.
It is what is. How it goes sometimes. This is the
I
last.
am Billy the Anti-Bully, and today I want to share with you a story. Its characters are the personalities which currently inhabit this site, much like a yeast infection or an STD. Its plot focuses on a group which has caused nothing but misery for all the users here, the same sort of misery their parents must suffer at having birthed such monstrosities. Throughout YouTube's storied history there have been many a community and subcultures which have existed on it. Fandoms, let's players, LARPers, any topic which you can imagine has had a group which has been dedicated to its discussion. But there exists one group which lacks even the minimal value of any of these. It's true, people who recolor Sonic characters are of more worth than those I am about to speak of. The group to which I refer is the commentary community, or CC as it likes to call itself, though perhaps the acronym would more rightly stand for cancerous cunts, because much like a tumor-infested vagina they cause nothing but suffering. The CEC are parasitic leeches who offer little to no entertainment to the viewers here. No originality, no laughs, no joy. Just cutaways, multiple avatar pictures stolen from Google image searches, terrible mic quality, screeching voices, and heavy doses of autism. Imagine if you were locked in a cage with a rabies-infested monkey. Now imagine that monkey had its testicles lit on fire. The noises it would make would be on par with what passes for intelligent dialogue within the commentary community.
Autistic monkey.
You may feel
That's
as if I am
fire.
being
Damn.
harsh here, but
I don't want to be in the room with
the
that.
CC is full of bullies who pick on
No,
I've seen it firsthand. I've seen the suicides they are responsible for, and the laughter about which they so gleefully share afterwards. Can you imagine? Can you imagine losing your son or daughter only to have a Pokemon avatar list hot quips about their senseless death? That is the reality of the CC. Harassers and tormentors who have run amok on this site for nearly a decade. Interested in nothing but fleeting popularity and potential ad revenue, is it no wonder then that they all have Patreons, GoFundMes, and PayPals? They reap human sadness and profit from it. Tillers of despair and harvesters of pain. My series, the CEC series, will expose these beasts for what they are. None shall be overlooked. I will make it my mission to let all of YouTube know what failures these husks of people truly are. So please, watch, listen, learn, and remember. Nobody likes a rapist. Hello,
That's it.
I am Billy the Anti-Bully.
There you go. That is it. We're done. That is all the anti-bully Billy, beautifulness done and over with.
Damn.
Yeah. These are things that exist on a lovely place called the Internet Archives. All Metokurism all the time, all categorized in one little hot spot. Yes. We've been documenting the man, the myth, the legend that is Metokur for quite some time now.
I mean, not bad idea to document the man who pissed off the whole internet at some point in time.
Yeah, well, I mean that is the exciting part with him. He brings his joy. He brings other people torment, which is brilliant in my mind. Which is brilliant. But yeah, no, he did his little coverage with the inauguration with a now seated president Donald J. Trump, and he had a little bit of funsies, but it was still kind of a snooze stream, I would have to say. Kind of a snooze stream, but all in all, I mean, wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Now we're just waiting for the aftermath for all the thousands of paperwork been done across the desk of one President Trump. So we'll just have to wait and find out.
It will be a fun wait.
Oh, I know. But oh yeah, this is a good one. This one, since we've gotten away from our normal regular scheduled program to do something a little bit different. This is I have no account and I must upload. So
well, apparently some are more equal than others after all. Thank you, Google, for helping to illustrate that point. I, as an adult, cannot make a decision on my own because I live in the current year. And having to have that responsibility hoisted upon me is just too much. I can't, as an individual, decide what content I will and will not consume. That's a big boy decision, and it's
yeah, I know, and it's got to be done by Google and the Google overlords.
Better left up to the experts at Google. Simply avoiding that which I might find offensive and walking away is far too much to ask from me. Now I need that content removed preemptively. I need my tears to be spared because using my thinking thoughts is hard. Much better that somebody at a corporation decides for me. That's the life I've chosen in this modern age. Now, for those of you unfamiliar, Jordan Peterson had his accounts revoked.
So yeah, this is where we get to the AI portion of the Jordan Peterson thing. So yes. So let's go.
Not just his YouTube account. He had access to his Gmail account revoked. In fact, it was deleted. Worse yet, when he tried to file an appeal, the appeal was denied. Now, hours later, he would regain access to both accounts, but no reason would be given. So let me help clear that mystery up for everybody out there wondering exactly how he got his accounts back and what the reasoning behind it was. You see, Jordan Peterson is popular. Jordan Peterson has a large following. Jordan Peterson was able to network and get articles written about this event and bring so much heat upon it that Google gave him back access to his accounts to avoid a PR disaster. But that's not going to be the case for the rest of us because a guillotine is coming. It's coming right down on the top of our fucking necks. And we are all going to be laying in a ditch beside one another. Now, I talked about this briefly 2 years ago in a video entitled Wake Up, where I had said the internet was going to see a push to sanitize it, to make it into a safe space that both advertisers and government are more appreciative of. And they're going to do that by removing the problematic elements, by cleaning up the toxic communities. And we're about to see that push happen on YouTube. We saw minor echoes of this with the adpocalypse, where companies were pulling funding, forcing YouTube to cut revenue across the board. Because you can't just deplatform somebody, you need to demonetize them as well. You want them penniless and in the gutters. That's where they belong when they have a wrong opinion. But that was just a sampling of what was coming, because what's around the bend is really going to fuck your shit up. You may think you're safe. You may think the content that you produce is in the guidelines and that nothing can touch you. Well, welcome to the new reality, because that's not going to be the case for much longer. YouTube will isolate offensive videos that don't violate policies. The new limited state is part of its effort to manage extremist content.
Nice.
Now, in the article, it talks about how it's using an AI algorithm to remove content it deems offensive. That was the first push that they were going with. And how 75% of these videos that were taken down were done so without the help of any humans whatsoever. But it's the last part that's the most pertinent and the most interesting and telling for what's around the bend. For videos that contain controversial religious or supremacist content, but don't violate any of YouTube's policies, they'll now be placed in a limited state. The videos will remain on YouTube behind an interstitial, won't be recommended, won't be monetized, and won't have key features including comments, suggested videos, and likes. It says the limited state will start being applied to desktop versions in the coming weeks, and will hit mobile versions shortly thereafter. YouTube said that these changes are just the beginning, and it will be sharing more about its work in the month ahead. Altogether, we have taken significant steps over the last month in our fight against online terrorism. But this is not the end. We know there's always more work to be done. So let me give you my speculation.
No. You don't have to go too far on this one, Metokur. It's kind of has been heavy-handed on another group that's out there. You know, AI type, not really an AI type, a more animated individual type.
Yeah.
Yeah, little pixies here and there. Pixel type arts. 2D, in some cases 3D. If they're not, fitting that. Yes, they get into a limited state or outright banned it. Ooh, I love it. I love it.
As to what really happened with Jordan Peterson and what's about to happen with a lot of people on YouTube.
Mhm.
Jordan Peterson's accounts were shut down in relation to this policy. His videos talking about religion triggered this system, and he was able to get his account back because he's a big guy. But the rest of us, we're not so big, and we're a whole lot more fucked. This is more than dealing with just simply controversial religious or supremacist content. That'll be the start, but it won't be the end. As the article said earlier, they don't violate YouTube's policies. It is simply their mechanism for removing anything they just want to get rid of.
Correct.
Want to talk about Islam? Not anymore, you don't. You like making joke videos? You like making fun of stuff? Forget it, comedy's out. You want to talk about serious issues like mass immigration from third world countries? Never going to happen again. YouTube will find a way to not only demonetize your videos, but deplatform you. Either by putting you in this system where nobody can comment or like or share the video, or by simply taking away your YouTube account and your Gmail account for violating no policy whatsoever on the site.
Sounds about
This
right.
is the hammer they're going to use to beat to death every channel they dislike until YouTube is completely sanitized. It's going to start off with this narrow band of focus, and it is going to expand more and more as the years go by. Until nobody can have fun on YouTube anymore. Until no content is allowable. And where are you going to complain about it? You're obviously not going to be using your Gmail to inform anybody that you've been banned. You're not going to be able to upload a video, and even if you could, nobody's going to see it. Are you going to go to Facebook? Zuckerberg's not going to let that happen. Want to go to Twitter? Jack said no. You're going to be crying in the wind. All alone, isolated, and removed. Welcome to the current year.
Yeah, that is that's still ongoing, unfortunately. It's still ongoing.
Yeah.
So yeah. Nothing has changed. It's just still status quo, still everything else. But yeah, no, you're hope for your lovely president to resolve this issue. I wish him the best of luck. I wish him the best of luck.
Y'all do.
I know, right?
I'm just here for the laughs.
Same here. Same fucking true. But no, I've mentioned this previously. I will say it again. You either have to deal with it, ride the wave, or fuck off the actual internet. Call it a day. Call it a day. But yeah, that is what we're going to be kind of covering for the most part. I know it's only about an hour and a half, but we've already made past that hour part. So I think we could wrap it up here. Kind of start fresh again next week with some of our selected showing, because yeah, there's a lot more Metokur to go over. But I hope you enjoyed yourself there, Dragon, learning everything about the anti-bully Billy.
Yeah, no, that was actually kind of fun.
See, there's always something to learn here on a Rogues Takeover for MetoHistory. So yes, Monday as usual we'll be back. Same bat time, same bat channel. For those who care, it's 6 o'clock PST, 7 o'clock, no, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. I think that's correct. I think I did my math on that one correctly. But as usual, I give these motherfuckers their last rites. I hit the buttons. We get the fuck out of here.
Jade, stop taking my job.
She took my job. Okay, give it to Dragon or to Gemax. Just pick. Last rites. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next time.
Oh, he's dead. I'm moving on.
Okay.
No, go do it. Do it.
Watch out for the AI.
Knife.